Greetings, everyone. How are you doing today? I hope you had a lovely weekend and you got out and did things that are important to you. And I think that's really one of the important things that we want to look at in the TimeBlazr. It's not all about work. It's not all about just push, push, push. Really, it is finding the balance or the yin and yang in your life. And I believe that my TimeBlazr system, which is my proprietary calendar based on the Chinese ancient wisdom of the Tongshu, which is the Chinese calendar. And my system is personalized to every individual. So if you are new to my community, hello. So happy that you're here today. Thank you very much for joining in. My name is Kathleen Horvath. I'm a business feng shui master, astrologer, and the creator of the TimeBlazr business management system. And if you've been following me for a while, thank you for your continued support. Really do appreciate that. And if at any time you find some great value, go ahead and hit that like button, share, and comment along the way, because I'm here for you and I'd love to answer your questions. And so here we're going to get started right away with a couple of things that I need you to do to get the most benefit out of this free series, which is wrapping up tomorrow, but we are going to be leading into a really nice free webinar on Wednesday. So I want you to sign up for that as well. I'll give you the URLs and all of that in just a moment. But the first thing I want you to do is grab a free subscription to my pro TimeBlazr, and you can go to the URL free30timetrial.com, and you too can start reaping the benefits of personal timing for yourself. So I'm telling you, it's no surprise that we live in such a crazy world at this time. And there really is a moment that we need to take a pause. Instead of spinning our wheels all the time, we need to look at what else might be hidden, what we might not be seeing. And I believe this energetic calendar will help you dodge some of the nasties in life, but it's also going to boost the energy of taking the right action at the right time. So let's talk about where we've been and where we're going to be going today. So today we're going to talk about the Manifest 4, but I want to talk about what we've already covered. And if you haven't seen all of the videos yet, you might just want to go back on to whatever channel you're watching at, and then go ahead and kind of catch up, because it will only be to your benefit. And it really is doing this piece by piece, right? Anything really worth learning is going to take a little bit of your effort. And the more that you embrace that the universe is here to help and support you, the more you're going to get value out of this system as well. So we started this on the first, and I did a quick TimeBlazr navigation and just, giving you kind of a global view of what the TimeBlazr can do. Then we just started breaking it down piece by piece. So we talked about the day, month, and year view. On day 2, on day 3, we talked the difference between the green and white days, where those are going to start telling you like what are the vibrant days of each month or year, so that you can start doing your strategic planning that way. Then there were 10 different icons that I embedded into the software for you. So there are typically 10 activities that most business owners will go through, and a few kind of extra, like, they are maybe something that you wouldn't do every single year, but sure glad that you have them when you know that that's embedded into the TimeBlazr. Again, go back to those videos if you missed that. Then we talked about the 12 different values. There's 12 different types of days that show up in the TimeBlazr. And matching your activity to the type or the energy of the day is going to help you flow through the day much easier. And then we talked about the activators. So we're now starting from the time that we started doing the business icons, of being able to also do your own pre-selection. So I tell you what, we've already personalized for you, but I don't know everything that's going on in your business life, right? So we gave you the driver's seat to go, well, you know what, I've got to launch this month, or I've got an important appointment with a client this month. I need to find the best days to sign a contract, or launch a new website, or maybe you're an author and you want to publish your book on the most energetically positive day so that your reading audience it really embraces what you're, and even getting noticed. That's what it's good for. And so today, what we're going to jump into is the manifest for. So we are now really talking about looking at the calendar from a very energetic and empowering way. I tell you what, when I discovered the manifest for, I was over the moon, and I'm going to share that with you as well. So I think what is best is we just hop on over to the TimeBlazr, and as I said, we talked about the green and white days, the types of days, the icons. We talked about the activators, etc. So now what I am going to be talking about is the manifest for. So the manifest for are, you're going to see a little key at the bottom of your chart here, and then it's going to show up with these blue bars. But before we get into that, what I'd like to do, and have everyone do for that matter, if you've already got your free trial, is go over to the, we've got a little bit of a thunderstorm here, so if you hear the rumble, that's what that is. The business astrology. So this is really important for you to understand that, again, the TimeBlazr's foundational piece is you. So we are, once we have coded all of the foundation of the timing, now we have to interface you into the scenario. And that's why I put my software right here, so it's a quick, easy reference. So we talked about the various different ways in which the TimeBlazr is personalized to you, but today we're going to be talking about the universal gateway. Now, the universal gateway is a term that I coined. If you're familiar with the system Chimendunja, this is where it is derived from. But I knew that my clients were the type of clients that really didn't want to learn another language like I had to create this product for you, but they want to just get right to the results. So what I want you to understand for now is I want you to understand what your command direction is. So everything else for right now, do not worry about it. I just want you to know what your main command direction is. Now, in this person's case, it's going to be back west. For you, it could be different. It could be back north, it could be southeast, it could be west. So you just look to see what yours is, okay? All right. So now let's head back over to the strategic dates so I can show you this just a little bit. So on the bottom, like I said, there's going to be a little bit of a key, and there's two things you need to know about what's on the TimeBlazr as well as this key. The key, there are 4 different manifest fours that will be embedded into your TimeBlazr. They're illuminate, and let me just tell you the terms and then how to use them. Illuminate is about self-care. It's about creativity. It's really about bringing light to your inner self and letting that shine through. Launching is just that. You got to launch a campaign. You're launching a website. You're publishing your book. You're launching a new product. It's something that you're putting new energy towards, and it would be a good day to start on that. Negotiate is exactly that. Negotiating a contract. Very good for legal. Very good for persuading. Even when you're standing on a stage or you're talking with a client, using these days are going to be an extra boost to your already good actions. And then the last one is power. And this basically means you have the ultimate power. This means that you really feel like you're in the flow and you just need to activate them and get them going, if you will. All right. Now they're going to show up on the TimeBlazr, either on a green day or a white day, because this is energy that we're going to be doing more of a meditation. And this is where you're just going to put your back. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to click into a couple of these so you can see where you're supposed to position your back to bring about what is being asked for. Now, what I want to make very clear when it says illuminate, you need to do a meditation regarding this. If you start doing things about ultimate power or launch or something like that, you're talking to the wrong department. This is a specific energetic for you. Now, you can see on the 23rd, for example, there happens to be 2. Lucky this person. So, and there's going to be months, which I will show you. I ended up coming into January. There's going to be months where you might have 1. You might not have any. So this is what I'm saying. It's a personalized calendar, and every day cannot be positive. I wish it could, but these are your most empowering energetic tools that I can even imagine describing to you right now. All right, well, let's go into power. Remember, this person's main direction was back the west. And what's the beauty of this? I'm giving you additional directions. You will have up to 2 or 3 directions to tap into. For example, I only have 2. There's only 2 directions in my TimeBlazr. Just because of my birth information, I only have access to 2. All right, so this one is power. So let's just click into the day. And this one, see, there you go. It would be putting your back to the northeast. Now, ideally, especially when you're learning this system, it's better to put your back, be in the northeast sector and put your back to the northeast sector. You're training your dragons, if you will. You're training your energy right now. So it's better to set yourself up for success. All right, let's go back to the calendar, and let's just hop into the 23rd that has 2. All right, this one has, okay, so this person has 3 directions. The main one is back west, and then this one is illuminate. For this person, it is be in the northwest, back to northeast, and back to northeast, just like the ultimate power for this person. The launch, though, is back east. So what I would do on this particular day, if I was using, and notice, it's not a high energetic day, just not. Maybe find these better time slots, if you will, and go sit in those directions. Now, you don't have to sit there for hours. I'm not asking you to do that. Go there for 10 or 15 minutes. And just sit there, get your mind empty and clear, and then start asking for help towards what? Illuminate, which is self-care, and launch. Maybe you're not ready to launch something on this day, but maybe it's asking, what are my blind spots about my upcoming launch? And then listen and do. So there you go. That's a way that you would be using the illuminate. So now I'm just going to toggle through back to where we are in present day. As you could see in this particular month, even though the TimeBlazr only had a few, and remember, the month never starts on the 1st, it started on the 4th. So there was 4 days and a couple into March that were green in the early months of the rabbit year, in the tiger month. So these are great to be able to have these. Now, again, it's personalized. You may not see on your screen what I am demonstrating right now. That's why you need to download your own. Okay, and then as you can see, look here, on the 16th, there is only 1 and it's illuminate for your manifest for. So again, this is where, okay, it's a destruction day. What bad habit do you want to get rid of? This is self-care. So what bad habit do I want to absolutely bust once and for all? Get into the northeast sector for this person, and then ask the universe for assistance on helping you take action towards breaking that nasty habit that is probably holding you back in more areas of your life than one. So then take action. Again, I want to emphasize, I cannot emphasize enough that everything in the TimeBlazr is not just wishing and hoping. It is using this calendar to help you make concerted, targeted, and strategic decisions based on your birth chart, based on your programmed TimeBlazr, and then you further programming it to help you win what you are going after. So this is the epitome of the art of war, if you will. It is fighting. It is fighting. It is winning the war without fighting the battle. There you go. It's winning the war without fighting the battle. So these are ways in which you can win, go around some of the more challenging energies, and help you along the way. Okay, very good. In closing today, I just wanted to let you know that we're going to go more in depth on this on Wednesday. And we're going to really start looking at where your leaks of time are happening and why they're happening. So we're going to pull a little science into that as well as I really want you to start thinking now, what is it in the next 30 days that you want to accomplish? So we're going to talk about that on Wednesday. But tomorrow, which is the last day of the mini series moving into the webinar on Wednesday, is we're going to talk about the search tools. So I showed you a little bit about the search tools, but I want to show you the 4 different search capabilities. There's actually more, but on that particular page of how you can empower up all of the activities that you are attempting to do. So you don't want to miss tomorrow is the search tools on how you can do those filters yourself. It's like having me in your on your phone or on your desktop. So I want you to rest assured that we're making this as easy as possible. I want you to have fun with it, but I also want you to take action. So here are some of your action steps that I want you to take. Number 1, I want you, if you haven't done so already, get your 30-day time trial. And you can also go back, because I think this is very important for your planning as well. Go back and watch the 2023 animal predictions that I did at the top of the year, and just go to my YouTube channel for that, and you will be able to find those animals. Just look at the animals that are in your chart. Of course, watch them all, but because you should be watching out for your friends and your colleagues and your team and your family and everybody that influences you. You might want to be watching all of those to see what's happening with them. And then, of course, sign up for the webinar on 315, the TimeBlazr way of goal setting. So that is what we have for you. This is going to that bit.ly/TimeBlazr goals. And just fill out that form, and that'll get you into the webinar on Wednesday. So for now, I want to close up our day here. I appreciate your following today and listening. So again, if you could give me a like, a comment, and a share, that really helps me to get this message out. I think it's so important to understand the yin and yang of business. I think it's very important for you to have the competitive edge that most people don't even know about. So let's not keep it too much of a secret, but in the same respect, I really want you to achieve the goals that you set out to achieve each and every time by taking the right action. at the right time with the TimeBlazr. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.